Hey everybody, welcome to this awesome video, which has a really cool free gift at the end, by the way. This is all about 10 books that are not hypnosis books that will make your life better, whether you're a hypnotist or
not, whether you're just an ordinary person.
That's right. So if you're just a normal, everyday person, these are books that'll make your life better. They're about personal development, skills, learning, knowledge, fitness, health, everything.
All of the above.
And if you're a hypnotist, you should read these because when you're helping your clients, these will help make their lives better because you'll know more about how to help them.
So what's the first one, Chris?
We're gonna jump right in. The first one is how it all got started for us. This is The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It was written around 2007. And when I was first told about this book, I thought, oh, that's a weird sounding title, but I listened to the audio actually, and it was life-changing. This is all about lifestyle design. You do not need to read this book to start a business. I mean, it's not intended to necessarily start your own business, which is what we ended up doing. But if you have a job, if you have a desire for more freedom of time and location,
this is the book for you.
This is a really wonderful book. Tim Ferriss, fantastic approach to thinking about life.
Which leads us to number 2. This is a tome. This is a big book. The Owner's Manual for the Brain by Pierce Howard, Ph.D. This is an awesome book too.
And it's
I get the glare off it. It's a thick one. Basically, this is a user's guide. You have a brain, I'm presuming, because you are listening to me. You can open it anywhere and read. You don't have to go front to back. Things that are state dependent, psychology of memory, simultaneous tasks that are in space. It's just a great way of learning about what's inside your head, and you'll sound super smart when you pull these factoids out for your friends.
It's probably like the overall in the list here. This is the book to get smarter about how your brain works.
Yes, it is, Chris.
Okay, let's move on to, with respect to the topic of influence. It's a really popular topic for a lot of people. This is a book called Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. Sorry about the glare. Written by Robert Cialdini. He is amazing. I got to meet him at a conference once, which is really cool too. This book I would call the Bible of human influence. It teaches you 6 main strategies that people use to influence other people. When you learn those 6 strategies, you'll understand that they apply to life, they apply to hypnosis. So read this book. It's not that thick.
Entertaining,
I'm a fan of small
great
books.
Book.
All right, what's next?
Here's a real small one. This is Edward de Bono's 6 Thinking Hats. Now, Edward de Bono is a medical doctor. He's the father of lateral thinking and creativity, probably the world authority on creativity. 6 Thinking Hats shows you 6 different ways, you don't have to put hats on, that you can think more efficiently to solve problems, to create new products, to interact with other people. This is dynamite, and you can use it in the boardroom, you can use it in your family. 6 Thinking Hats, a great book.
Great metaphor for different styles of thinking too. Okay, we're moving on to a next couple of books are about health and fitness to make your life more awesome from a physical standpoint, and we want to start with flopping over in the floppery there. Body by Science.
Yes.
Body by Science, written by Doug McGuff, MD, and also John Little is the co-author. He's Canadian, which makes it even more awesome. Body by Science is about building strength and muscle mass. Now, I'm not talking bodybuilding. I'm talking everyday muscle mass that you need to be healthy, to be fit, to resist injury if you fall down when you're older. And it's the 80-20 principle of how to build muscle. So we're talking 15 minutes a week of effort to build a strong body.
Fabulous.
So you don't need anything more than that unless you're into some kind of competitive stuff or whatever, or just to really enjoy it. But if you want to exercise and get stronger and fitter, and if you want to help any clients do the same, understand the principles in this book. All right.
Right. The Complete Guide to Fasting by Jason Fung, MD. Jason Fung is a Toronto nephrologist, a kidney specialist, and he talks all about fasting. I'm all over fasting. I've been doing it for years. I'll fast from Sunday night to Tuesday night. Intermittent fasting tunes up your immune system. It gets toxins out of your body. It ramps up your energy. You're not hungry when you're doing it. It's really good for your health. And Jason Fung is the expert with the credentials. Get this book. You'll love it. It'll get you started.
All right. So now we're moving into the closest book that fits into the field of therapy, but it's not a therapy book at all. We promised we would not have hypnosis or therapy books.
Yes,
Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. Ooh, we both read this
Early
way
90s,
back.
yeah.
I think it was written in the 80s, so you didn't probably pick it up until the 90s.
Early 90s,
I picked it up from you when you recommended it in 1993 when you presented at my university. It was on your reading list. This is I would call it a really solid introduction to the principles of NLP and how to apply them to your own life.
To your own life.
Right.
And that's the great thing about it. It's still valid. It's still solid stuff.
He calls it neuro-associative conditioning.
In
which
his
is
second
fine.
book, but not in this one.
I think he even, maybe, you might be right. Anyway, it might be Awaken the Giant Within where he does that. But this is amazing. I read this when I was very young, and it's awesome, life-changing, good skills to have.
This is another great one. Instant Analysis by Dr. Lieberman. David Lieberman is a psychologist, Ph.D., and this book is phenomenal because he shows you, here's the subtitle, How to Understand and Change the 100 Most Common, Annoying, Puzzling, Self-Defeating Behaviors and Habits. He'll show you how to get moving, how you can deal with the need to control others.
Show that. It's actually
all of these amazing things. Like
each of the 100 things is its own chapter, right?
Why am I so competitive? And why do I do stupid things still? It's a great book written by a psychologist to show you how to overcome these things as we have.
That's awesome. So you could literally just read one thing for 100 days and do that in parallel with another book. Okay, cool. Let's move on. We want to have a book here about relationships. Now, whoa, this is really glare. Okay, there we go. That works. The 5 Love Languages, written by Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman's a famous author and scientist. 5 Love Languages is all about romantic relationships, but the concepts apply 100% to any other relationship. So whether colleagues, best friends, family members, whatever it is, this is about how do you know when someone is showing you that they care? Could it be that they're giving you physical touch, a pat on the back for a friend, or giving someone a gift on their birthday or just for no reason at all, or spending quality time with your kids, whatever it is? These are the different ways that people speak love languages. So read this book by Gary Chapman.
Great book on human interaction. And we end with this one. Scary?
Whoa!
The Gift of Fear.
Yeah,
The Gift of Fear by Gavin de Becker. We're martial arts instructors, and we love this book. De Becker is a phenomenal expert on security. And this book basically teaches you how to tune your own spider sense so when problems erupt, when there's real danger, you notice it, you heed it, and it can save your life. Men and women alike, this is a phenomenal book. I highly recommend.
All right, so we'll make sure that the full list of these 10 books is in the description under this video on YouTube. While you're on YouTube, and I'll tell you about the gift in a second, make sure you subscribe, and after you subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring that bell, bing, because then you'll be notified when we publish new videos. Here's your gift. Check the description in the video here as well, underneath the video, I should say. We're gonna give you a free copy of the Brain Software video series. It's a little video course that we created a few years back.
About an hour, right?
About an hour long, and it comes from your brain software lecture that you would give in the corporate field a long time ago, right? So some of the best principles. People paid Mike a lot of money to go and speak to them for an hour or so and teach these principles. We put it into a video series that is awesome, and it's totally free. So check the description, and we hope you enjoy it.
Thanks again.
And good night.